We're going to be live. Cat cam.
Yep.
All right, we are up and rolling. Welcome, welcome. It is
Sunday.
I almost said Friday.
No,
That's what I usually say.
Yeah.
It is Sunday, and it's time for Polish snacks. We have here our Universal Yums box. I have a cat here who is showing off her dandruffs. Audrey. Goodness.
What?
Gotta catch the cat butt.
It wasn't butt.
It's
I was
almost.
trying to. Well, almost.
Open this thing up.
It really is flaky. It is winter.
Yeah.
Dry skins.
We got Ruth and potentially Becky and Laisha? Tell me if I'm saying that right. We had a little discussion about how to say that name right before we went live.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
Audrey decided that it was up to me to try to figure out, and I tried. So, from Poland, wonder if you'll approve of the snack selection. Almost certainly not. But you never know, maybe.
Most of the time, the people who are from the country for these snacks, they've never even heard of said snacks. Or it's not really... They know that type of snack, but it's not that brand or whatever.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
There we go. Welcome to Poland. They really kind of curved this one. That's your thing. All right. You're going to have fun saying
Buffalo.
Polish words today. Look how it darkens the camera. Wild. Yeah. Is it buffalo?
There's buffaloes.
Show is. We got some from Gdansk. Torun? I've never seen that thing on an N before. I don't know what to do with that. Warsaw, Krakow, and yep.
Grafino?
Sure.
Krakow?
Yeah. This day, no one knows why the 400 trees in this town's crooked forest are all identically bent. Ghosts. Hello from Poland, another Polish person.
Meteor.
Meteor.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. What you pronounce is okay? I mean, that means that I'm getting it wrong, but it's it's acceptable. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do? Good. All right. You ready to...
The recipe for the month is a classic.
A classic?
It is a classic.
Oh, yeah.
When you think of Poland, you're going to show the downward so they can see it.
Sure.
Pierogies. Who has not had a pierogi?
I mean, I've had pierogies. I like
Same.
them.
I don't know if anyone hasn't had them.
It's a
If
classic.
you haven't, you should definitely try it. So it's potatoes, olive oil, chopped onion, sauerkraut, which I'm not a kraut person. Are you?
No, not really. I mean, like, it was there, it's cool, and I'll eat it, but I'm not, like, the biggest fan.
I'm letting down my mostly German heritage.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Well,
so
it's cabbage. You're not, like, a big cabbage fan, right?
I mean,
I'm not the biggest pickled things fan.
I sort of am. I don't know. Anyway, farmer's cheese or ricotta, flour, salt, egg, hot water, and melted butter.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, except for that sauerkraut, which is...
Mm.
Do they put it in it? Let me look here. Yeah, they add it to it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Wouldn't worry
So
about
you
it.
got the trivia for the month.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, there's
We got
anything in the
snacks.
back sometimes. So,
Laisha wants us to try her their real name. I'm guessing it's her.
Agnieszka.
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 I'm going to Agnieszka.
So a person that I watch on YouTube, that the one from Sweden that has just now moved to Texas.
Oh, so we're close.
Her name's Agnieszka.
Oh.
And it's spelled very similar to that. So
pretty close.
That's why Agnieszka.
Well
That's
done.
my guess.
There's a restaurant here called the Pierogi Factory. So good. Yeah. Sounds good.
That sounds good. Mulled wine is the other. Sometimes they have the drink one.
Says ricotta, cottage cheese. I like cottage cheese. I think it's pretty good.
I'm not a cottage cheese, but I'll do a ricotta. What's the difference? Color? Like, I feel like there's a difference. I don't know.
Well, this is like a runny cottage cheese.
That's what you did.
I was trying to... I don't know.
You like looked at my face. You're like...
The thing is, so where you are is like there's frame here, and so I was trying to get like anyway, whatever.
I've Have you had mold?
I'm just not gonna look at you anymore. It's twice in a row I've been scolded.
Scolded.
Yep.
Have you ever had mulled wine?
No.
So I don't know if I have either, but it's red wine, dry red wine, 5 cloves partially crushed.
Oh, you know what? I
cinnamon
have
stick,
had
and
mulled
a
wine.
bay leaf cracked in half.
Marge has done this at like
Has she?
Christmas. Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Nice
name in a book not written by someone from Poland. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. You ready
Wait, anyway, I think that sounds interesting. We actually have a product from Lush. If you know what Lush is, they're out of the UK, but they're all over the world. That one product, despite the ingredients here, sort of reminds me of a mulled wine with the cinnamon and sort of, but it has orangey undertones, so that maybe it's not as close as I thought it would be.
Okay.
So.
What product was it?
It's that Jolly shower gel that you really like.
Oh. Yeah, I don't ever think
Because it sort of has that herby, cinnamony smell.
It's got a lot of citrus in it, though.
Yeah, that's what throws me off too.
Yeah.
So, let me do a little sneak peek ahead.
I just want to eat Polish things.
Okay. Up first.
Okay, is what?
Original Monster Munch Potato Crisp. They're really selling me here. Poland's saltiest, scariest potato snack.
Look at these. This ghost right here is not being scary. It's like, hey,
Yay!
we're okay.
Fun fact. Every year, the average Pole eats over 250 pounds of potatoes.
That's an awful lot of potatoes.
Really? I was going to say, I would say, if you told me I ate that many potatoes, I'm like, sure, I believe it.
250 pounds of potatoes. That's almost a pound of potatoes a day.
I mean, I feel like in a day when my parents are around and stuff, that there's a lot of potatoes being eaten, you know?
I mean, I guess.
Maybe that is a little high. I don't know.
Like
But anyway, that's heavier than a baby elephant. So how are all these taters eaten? Beyond pierogi, there are plaki, ziemniaczane, are potato pancakes, kluski klaski, mashed potato dumplings, and nidle. How would you say that one? I don't remember all the Polish words.
I don't know any Polish words. I don't know, man. Needle?
Needle.
With a K.
Plum stuffed potato balls. And for snacks, there's one clear standout, Monster Munch. With their light and airy crunch, perfect sprinkling of salt, and ghoulishly fun shape, these potato crisps are nothing short of a national treasure. In fact, when we picked up this product from his Polish factory, one of the workers smiled and said, the Americans are going to get the best of the best. It has cheese powder and stuff, paprika as well. Those look like a muncho. That's a muncho right there.
It's the right texture, right?
Yeah.
Get you a chip.
I like this one because it's super, like,
curvy.
I like it. It's not nearly as greasy as a muncho.
Or salty.
When they say the saltiest,
They haven't had American salty
they've
chips.
not had a muncho. Scrax, where are you? Would you like a chip? Here you go. Let me drop it for you. You can think about it for 5 minutes. I mean, it's good. I'll eat those. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excellent job sweetening the sound.
Yeah. They're really puffy.
Yeah. There's a lot of, you can really see the
air.
Yeah, you can really see the air pockets when they fried the heck out of this. Like, it must be super hot or something like that.
Yeah.
To maintain all these bubbles. Interesting. I like that they have a face.
I do too.
There are not enough chips with a face.
Agreed.
And there's no reason you couldn't make a potato chip with a face.
No.
They just don't.
No.
Boring. These, exciting.
The crunch also reminds me a little bit of a Funyun.
Okay.
It's lighter and airier.
You know, they've also got the kind of texture of a like a pork rind.
Yes. I don't remember the last time I had a pork rind though, but
Like a much better version of Pringles.
oh,
Of these, not as I like the sour cream and onion ones, but
I
know Becky doesn't like Pringles. I'm a Pringle fan.
I'm okay with a Pringle.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
don't like them as much as
I
do.
don't like them as much as you, but they're fine.
Fun shape.
Everything is improved with a smiley face. Remember as a kid, you go to a restaurant and you get pancakes or something and they turn everything into a face and it's cute. I used to go to this place called Friendly's. I don't know if that exists around any place anymore, but they used to have, it was a sundae.
The ice cream place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they exist.
That had the eyes and a mouth that were made out of M&Ms, and then they would take a cone and stick it on its head as the head. It was adorable. I want one of those right now. I've been craving ice cream.
They should put the Pringles mustache on the actual chips.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. All right, Monster Munch, good. Also, I like that they have year-round committed to a monster theme.
Agreed. I'm glad that they stuck with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like a sweet
Oh no, everything's fine.
or savory next?
Let's go savory.
Savory. This is the last savory thing, I think.
Okay, well then we'll just commit to sweet after that.
Okay. Cheese and onion pretzel sticks. The cheesiest, zestiest sticks in Poland. You're about to taste a mouth-watering medley of Poland's two favorite foods, pretzels and pierogi. I can't go wrong with that, right?
Sarah says Friendly still exists in New England for sure.
Really?
I'm not surprised.
Oh.
Did you think they were gone?
Yeah, I mean,
There's that one in Ohio, in Bowling Green when we lived there.
I think that was closing down.
Yeah.
Anyway, pretzels are Poland's favorite salty snack, spanning everything from soft varieties served at local restaurants to crunchy ones like these, considered standard fare for visiting house guests. As for pierogi, the cheesy, oniony dumplings are the quintessential Polish dish. In fact, there's a whole festival held in their honor every August in Krakow, where 30,000 pierogi are consumed per day. With those pierogi-flavored pretzel sticks, you'll quickly discover that these two Polish specialties make one exceptional yum. It's got the MSG in it, so we know it's going to be
This
good.
has, interestingly, got the social media stuff for Universal Yums on the bag.
And made in Poland.
Oh, yeah, made in Poland. But distributed by Universal Yums. Huh. Maybe they just make this size and shape or something?
Beskidziki.
That sounds right.
Oh, you haven't even opened them yet. Well, hello, Katie. Fingers. Oh, cute. Cute. These are very long. So they're like pretzel rods, but not.
We've got like a... I think it's flavoring on the back.
Smells good.
Oh, yeah, the bag smells good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that smells like, though.
Like a garlicky, oniony.
Oniony.
Oh, it's like onion powder is what it smells like.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking forward to this.
Same. Very oniony.
Great onion flavor. Yeah, no cheese.
Yeah.
Well,
Can we have the end and see?
there's a little bit of a sweetness there, like at the end that could be a cheese. I'm not sure what cheese it is they're showing on the bag though. It's like a cheddar Swiss hybrid or something.
Yeah, it just says cheese cultures. Cheese powder. Yeah, there's a little something at the very, very end that if you didn't tell me that's cheese, I think just the mention of it, that's my brain's going, oh, that's the cheese, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the Parmesan goldfish.
Okay, yeah. Becky says reminds her of the onion rolls they use at Arby's for the beef and cheddar.
Huh.
Onion rolls. Those are very good. I mean, I get those once in a while.
I do like an onion roll.
Yeah. With poppy seeds, sesame, or salt, too. I would like these... Okay, this... How American is this? It's not. I would like them to add some salt on there, too. Like, make them regular salted and then add the onion powder to it. I want to be hit in the face with flavor is what I'm saying.
These are good. I like them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, good onion.
Are you writing stuff down? Oh, you are. Okay, good.
Yeah. Doing my job. Good onion. Great texture. That's the thing I'm noticing. It's
Gigi
like
said she wants to try these as they sound fantastic. Yeah.
these are pretty good.
Yeah.
Good onion, good texture. You know, sometimes you get a pretzel and it just sort of turns to powder when you bite into it, or it's just like incredibly dry and sucks every bit of moisture. These don't do that.
No.
These are nice and kind of neutral. I can definitely see this going with all kinds of things. Like you could dip this in some stuff. That would be really good.
It was mentioned that they would be good with beer.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I don't drink beer personally, but as a person that appreciates beer, I think that would go well.
Yeah.
Like a maltiness of that going with this, I could definitely see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, spoiler,
Why would you do that?
there are 2 ginger things in here.
Okay.
So let's go with the, let's see what the other one was. Come on. Okay, let's go with the cocoa glazed gingerbread sticks. Spiced Polish biscuit sticks dipped in chocolate. The holidays aren't over just yet. We've got one more Polish tradition to squeeze in.
Wait, which one of these? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Cocoa glazed gingerbread sticks. It has like a white and blue.
Okay.
It's not the one where the Poles prepare a whopping 12 dishes for Christmas, each representing one of Jesus' disciples. Or the one where they eat carp for good luck. Some Poles even keep the fish's scales in their wallets for good measure. On the one... I could just be like, what's that fish smell? Oh, it's just my wallet.
My fish wallet.
Or one where they catch the country's most beloved holiday film, Home Alone. Really? Though it's called the Kevin Sam Wadamu. Literally, Kevin alone in the house. It's one where they eat gingerbread. Take a bite of the cookie in stick form. Each stick is made from a special recipe of ginger, cinnamon, and star anise, and then coated with rich chocolate. Enjoy the last bites of the holiday.
These are made, Becky points out, these are made by the same people that make the pretzel sticks.
Oh, really?
I think they're the same sticks, just with chocolate instead of onion.
Oh, they are a Pocky looking thing, huh?
Polish Pocky.
Is it star anise? How do you say that?
Yeah, it's
Is it
anise.
anise?
Yeah.
Look, I don't like it. It's too licorice flavoring.
Have a Polish Pocky.
It is definitely darker.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good.
Wow.
Ah,
That.
it packs a punch in a good way.
It's got a real ginger.
It smells so good.
Yeah, I love a gingerbread.
Same.
That's great.
It's great. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, I really like this.
They could do it without the chocolate, and I would still just
100%.
house a whole bag
I like
of these.
the chocolate, but yeah, I would eat it alone. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great yum.
Yeah. I would get these if we have them in the shop.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's gonna be hard to beat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. I'm gonna jinx it, but so far I've liked everything. Yeah. Yeah, David, you missed everything savory. Savory being 2 things. There's a pretzel stick that tasted really oniony, delicious. And then they had ghost chips that have ghost faces that are like a Muncho, which I know you know about a Muncho being from the Midwest. And it's not quite as salty, though. Come on. She's really sticking the legs everywhere.
There were legs everywhere. So many legs.
Ooh, I had a nice spiciness on the back of my tongue from that ginger. It was really a good natural ginger flavor.
Yeah. These slap, as the kids say.
They sure do. So is there a baggie in there? Yeah, there is a baggie. So there's 2 things in those. So would you like to...
How many items had sauerkraut? We were talking about
We
sauerkraut
did talk
earlier.
about sauerkraut because we were talking about pierogi. Let's go with the Jagusi yogurt candy. Strawberry, raspberry, peach, or lemon yogurt.
Of these?
Yep.
So we have strawberry and peach lemon yogurt.
Okay. Dairy time. Open up a Polish fridge and you'll find milk, buttermilk, sour cream, butter, kefir, a fermented cream drink, kark, a soft curd cheese, and last but not least, yogurt. You guessed it, that's Polish word for yogurt. In a recent study, 73% of locals listed yogurt as their go-to dairy snack. So it's no surprise that the Poles created a way to get their yogurt fix and on the go with these wild strawberry, sweet raspberry, sour lemon, and juicy peach candies. Much like a Polish fridge, you'll find a hearty helping of creamy yogurt goodness inside.
Do you want strawberry or peach?
Which do you... I like both, so it's up to
I
you.
also like both.
I will go with the peach.
Okay, that's that one.
Yep. You mean the peach colored one?
Well, let's see. We don't know what color this one is.
I didn't realize that this was gonna be like a hard candy. I just thought I saw yogurt and I thought it was gonna be a soft candy. So I might take it out and.
It's not that hard.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
This is great, and I want more. The dry yogurt stuff on the inside is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
I don't know how to describe it. So there's like a shell, but it's really thin. So that's why I thought it was gonna be harder than it was.
Yeah.
And that's more sour flavoring. Then when you get into the bite into the center, that's when you get the creamier center. So yeah, and they do dissolve quickly. But yeah, it's a really thin outside, so you get that texture of the part that dissolves and the creaminess there, and the crunchy outside.
Should we have a chocolate candy? There's a chocolate candy coming up. We can do that next since it's right here.
We can. Which one is that? Milk fudge croca candy. Beloved Polish caramels with a crumbly outside and gooey inside. I am enjoying this cow picture on it. I just think it's adorable. It's like some kid, they're like, here, draw a cow. And then they just put that as their mascot.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them gooey at all. They're like,
Yeah, no.
What is it like? It's like something. I've had a thing that's got that kind of texture.
It's
like, it's not dry,
but it's sort of crumbly.
A little granular?
Granular, crumbly a little bit. But with this, sounds gross, spit in your mouth, it doesn't, it molds together, you know? And so it's not dry.
Yeah. It's like there's a Mexican candy that I've had that's like this. It's got like, it kind of comes apart. It's like a real dry fudgy kind of thing, but not like,
Gosh,
I don't know what it's called.
I've had a candy that has that, but I don't know off the top of my head what it is.
Croca. It's a small cow.
Like a calf or just a cow? Like is there a small cow? Like, is there a breed of cow that's just smaller? Like a Shetland pony, but for cows?
I mean, some cows are smaller than other cows.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Say hello to Poland's most popular candy, the little cow. Is that true? I want to know. Is it the most popular candy in Poland?
Milk fudge croca candy.
We're not talking about the cute cow on the wrapper, though it's adorable. We're referencing this candy's name, which literally little cow or kroki in Polish. First produced in Poznan by the Pomorowski family, the candy is made by combining cow's milk with butter and sugar, boiling it, pouring it into a pan, cooling it, and cutting it into their signature rectangles. The result is a buttery caramel candy with a crumbly outside and luxuriously soft inside. Our advice, take teeny tiny bites, allowing each to melt slowly in your mouth so that this little cow can last as long as it possibly can.
I cut it in half because I thought maybe there'd be something inside. There's not.
No. Yeah. Little bites.
Little bites. Little bites, little cow. There you go. I got you a napkin.
Why, thank you.
Just in case you needed to use one.
Yeah, you never know.
I really thought ahead. I got a kitchen knife even.
Yeah.
Yep.
You did.
All right. Oh, get a piece. Little bites.
Well, that came off a lot softer than I expected just by looking at it.
This is exactly like the Mexican thing I was talking about. So good.
What Mexican thing?
That was kind of like the stuff on the inside of these candies. This is exactly that, and I love this. We used to get this at this restaurant in my hometown called Monterey House. Growing up, had these at the front desk. They were, just wrapped in like wax paper. They didn't have a name on them. They maybe even made them there. I've never had them anywhere else, and these are so good.
Oh, really? Interesting, David.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Would you like to try this?
That is a lucky dog. These are awesome. Mm-hmm. I hope they're in the store. I will buy many of these.
Is there anything so far that you wouldn't get out of the thing? The store?
I don't think I need the Monster Munch.
Okay. I'm really glad they included that, though.
Yeah, sure. Just like, we have stuff kind of like that.
Close-ish enough, yeah.
Everything else has been fantastic.
Pretzel, gingerbread, thing, totally. Phil can't.
These milk fudges.
You go look now. You must go look to see if those are in the store because, woo. It's this crumbly. Crumbly sounds like it's a negative thing, but it's not. But it tastes like it's really bad for you. I mean, it is sugar and butter, But
Chicago is a city with the second largest Polish population on the planet, including Poland.
Wow. I guess
Poland.
I'm not that surprised, having gone through Chicago many times.
Do they have them? Milk fudge, heck yes.
You got to pick one because they're going to keep asking on every page.
A 3-pack. Oh, of these. $2 a pack? Well.
Mike.
What? Look, I restrained myself. I only got like 6 of them.
That's him restraining himself.
They're so good. All right.
I saw the pretzels on there too.
When am I going to get to go to Poland,
Well, apparently you just have to go to Chicago.
Well, that's true, I guess. Although if we go to Poland, our friend Peter's mom...
Is that the same
Yeah,
thing?
same weird thing.
What the heck? That's so weird.
Yeah. Oh. Unhide. Weird. Remove.
Interesting. Yeah, we have a friend that was from Poland that moved to Canada.
He still is from Poland. Now he lives here. He just got a new house.
So,
big old house on a river.
He was born in Poland, moved to Canada, moved to the U.S., now a different part of the U.S.
Yeah, he was fleeing a genocide. So,
yeah.
But they...
He's quite the global...
Yeah, he really is. His mom runs an Airbnb in, I want to say Warsaw, but it might be somewhere else.
I think that sounds right, yeah.
But apparently it's a nice Airbnb apartment. We could go in. I bet we could
city,
get a deal.
Like the beautiful part of town, yeah.
Yeah. Well, those... Oh, jeez. This pen... This pen smears.
That's a micron, too, huh?
Yeah, I thought maybe it would keep it from smearing, but...
Yep. Okay.
It did not.
Well, that was a happy... Would you like marshmallow or another ginger thing?
Let's do another ginger thing.
Okay. Chocolate-covered how would you say that?
Piernitsky.
Piernitsky gingerbread. The legendary gingerbread of Toruń, Poland. In 1825, 15-year-old Polish composer Frédéric Chopin visited the Chopin. Isn't it Chopin? How do you say it?
Chopin, yeah.
Chopin? It's Chopin. I know
Chopin.
It's not that how you say it. Visited the city of Toruń. In a letter to a friend, he recounted the amazing sights, the ornate Gothic churches, the famous Leaning Tower, the spectacular town hall. Then he wrote...
Piernitsky. There you
go. Quote, all of this does not surpass the gingerbread, end quote. That might seem like an exaggeration to you, but not to a Pole. Toruń gingerbread is basically gave the city the name, especially to the kind made by the iconic Copernic Company. Is this supposed to be company? Which you're about to try. Dig into this soft chocolate-covered variety made right in Tarun and discover what made Chopin and all Poland totally obsessed. Rye flour. It has rye flour.
Smell this packaging. It smells like Easter.
But I do, now that I say there's a rye thing, I sort of...
You smell pickles?
No, not pickles, but I mean, it adds a depth to it that I wouldn't have been like, oh, that's what that is, but it could be.
You weren't expecting the shape of this cookie? Yeah, I wasn't either.
Me too.
You think you want to cut it this way or this way?
That way.
This way?
No.
This way?
Yes.
This way?
No.
This way.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want a half of it. I thought you were going to do it into thirds where it would make sense to cut it.
Welp. So far, Laisha approves of the selection.
Okay.
Look at that. That is a nice open crumb structure.
It is.
It didn't like shatter or anything when I put a knife through it. It just cut cleanly.
Beautiful color. Very thin chocolate, which, you know.
I'm into.
Yeah.
All right.
Scraggles, you can't have this. Sorry.
This has a little bit of a marshmallow smell to it. It smells like one of those marshmallow rabbits you get at at Easter.
It's sort of... When I quickly smell it, there's like a hint of something that reminds me of licorice. You know what I mean?
I guess there's like a little bitter note. I think it's from the
Yeah.
chocolate. This is great. Let's move to Poland. We have at least 3 Poles that watch this channel. We have a whole community there.
I don't think I like this as much as you do.
It's fair.
I feel like it's a little too dry in the center. Like It may need maybe just have that either be a little less dry or just a little bit more chocolate to make it a little creamier. But the gingerbread is good. The flavor is really good.
Yeah, it's a little bit dry. I always expect gingerbread to be a little bit dry, though.
Yeah,
Just kinda...
that's true. Scraggles really likes gingerbread, apparently. She can't have this, so I'm sorry. I'll get you an end of a gingerbread stick without chocolate, okay? Look how hopeful she is. I can't with her.
Here's the end of a stick. Oh, this is not
That's
it.
not the right thing. No.
Here's a glass of milk. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, dogs can have ginger, right?
I think so.
Probably.
This dog is such a silly one. Silly one.
These are still good. Yeah, I like this. Not as much as, or you don't like it as much as I do, but I like it.
I'm glad I tried it. It was good, but when you have such other good things, I'm going to be a little more critical.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just think that, it just needs a little bit more.
Surprised it didn't include Prince Polo
Princessa or
Berze.
Burz.
How do you sell?
Berza.
How do you say BRZE? I mean, there are still a couple of things, so it might be those. I don't know.
So one of them has peanut, and the other is the marshmallow.
I want to end with marshmallows.
Okay. No, that's why I ask. Weedle. Milk chocolate with peanut and cocoa filling. Decadence, courtesy of Poland's oldest chocolatier. You already know about the Weedle company, but did you know that it was run by the Willy Wonka of Poland? That nickname didn't come for nothing. Besides inventing Potassium Mleczko and creating... How would you say... You laugh at me, then you're like, oh, well, I don't have anything better to say.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just like, I don't know.
And creating the iconic boy and zebra pair on the wrapper, Jan Weedle was also a humanitarian. During World War II, when Nazis seized control of Warsaw's food supplies and schools, he produced food for hungry citizens and turned his factory into an underground teaching hub. Inspired yet? We're pretty sure it's impossible not to be, but just in case, go ahead and dig into this decadently dense peanut buttery chocolate, complete with bits of wafer, and you'll be 100% Team Weedle.
You know we like a wafer candy.
I mean, everywhere besides the U.S. really loves a wafer candy. Not that we don't, but it's just not,
Yeah.
not as much.
It says potassium equals potash.
Potash. Okay.
I think. There you go. Well,
Which one did you like?
I'll have this one.
Okay.
Smells great.
Yeah, it does.
This is not what I thought it was going to be like.
Not at all.
Really defied my expectations.
100% did.
It's like it kind of comes apart in the middle. Like, it feels like it's barely being contained by this chocolate shell, and everything on the inside wants to come apart.
You look at it, you're like, oh, this is going to be a dense chocolatey chocolate thing. No, it's, yeah, exactly.
This comes right apart.
Things dissolve so much easier in Poland, I guess. I don't know. It's defining, all laws of centers of all the things. Candies and whatnot. I mean, wafers are good.
Yeah, I love wafers.
And the inside, like, there's definite wafer there, but I don't see it at all. Like, it's just, maybe that's part that makes it
well, you don't
come
see
apart,
it. You don't see it in the picture either.
No.
Like, I think there just must be wafer, like,
ground
maybe they
into
grind
it.
up wafers?
Yeah, and maybe that's what gives it
because there aren't any whole peanuts
crumbliness.
either, really. You get little tiny peanut slivers, but yeah, I think it's ground up.
But it's not too much chocolate, or not too much chocolate, not too peanut buttery either.
No, it's great. It's not peanut buttery at all. It's kind of peanutty.
It's peanutty, yeah. Very good. I like it.
Yeah. Poland.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Good show, Poland. Good show. I say.
One more. What are you going to say?
Not what I expected.
They could have picked a better wafer chocolate bar, to be honest. More iconic. Well, if there is one that's even better, then it would definitely blow our socks off. Because this was still good.
Yeah, you don't get that combination of really rich flavor and also kind of crumbly much at the same time. Like, those don't feel like they should go together, but...
Yeah, if we have something that's like that, it's always nougat, which is still denser no matter what. It's fluffier, but still much denser than any of these things.
Yeah. Last thing.
Potassium Malecko, dark chocolate-covered marshmallow bar, Poland's iconic pillowy cocoa-covered treat. Ask anyone in Poland for the country's most famous chocolate, and they'll point you to the Weedle company. Oh, see, we didn't go in order. That's why I was like, when did we talk about this guy? It's just as famous as Poland as Hershey's as is in U.S. I hope it's not as good as Hershey's, because then it will be bad.
Yeah.
Not to mention 40 years older, founded all the way back in 1851. Now, let's say you ask what E. Weedle's most famous confection is. They point you to this yum, named Potassium Malecko. Potash, thank you. After a Greek idiom meaning an unobtainable delicacy, this fluffy, dark chocolate-coated vanilla marshmallow treat skyrocketed in popularity after Jan Weedle first crafted it in 1936. And it's still every bit as beloved today. So much so that Poland claimed exclusive rights to the name, so you can only get this in Poland, or your Poland box, of course. So is there really any better way to kick off your Polish adventure than obtaining and savoring Poland's so-called unobtainable delicacy? Spoiler alert, nope. It's the perfect way to whet your appetite for the deliciousness to come. And who knows, you may even see the name E. Weedle again. Wink, wink.
We might, Audrey.
Yeah.
Alicia says this translates to bird's milk.
Bird's milk.
Malechko.
Malechko.
Potash Malechko. Right?
Potash Malechko. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Went fast on the second one.
Very helpful having 2 Polish people here, huh?
Right?
It's so white.
It's marshmallow, fool.
I know. Well, I mean...
That smells great.
I know. It really does.
Becky says she doesn't like marshmallow, so it's going to stick around. Mm-hmm. It's an interesting marshmallow flavor.
It is.
A little bit nutty, maybe? Maybe that's coming from the chocolate?
It's agar. That's what it is. I was like, it has almost like a gelatin.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess does regular... I don't even know how to make regular marshmallow. But does it have something like gelatin or something in it?
Smells like Kid of Yazzie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tried making this one, so let me tell you, not a thing you wanted to making it home.
Oh, really? Huh.
Why? What happened?
Yeah. This is good, but I like the other one better just because it's more interesting.
The other bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't as interesting as the other bar.
Yeah.
That's true. But I like it.
Yeah.
Better than most Easter marshmallow things? Yeah, probably so.
I mean, I
Same
still
vein,
like
though.
those too. I mean, look, I know that Peeps aren't good marshmallowy things, but do I still enjoy it?
I was thinking
Yeah.
about like the chocolate things with the marshmallow inside, like the marshmallow eggs and stuff like that. We get
those
at Easter.
two. Oh, like the Russell Stovers things?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Although
Well,
I do
that
like
too.
those.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
I will massacre
Is
a bag of those.
Good? Yes. Are they great? No. Are they cheap and readily available around Easter time? Yes. So it's no. And you get them like what, 75% off the day after I almost said Thanksgiving. After Easter. It's good enough for like 25 cents, right?
Yeah. I think actually
Chocolate mess is
I think
yeah.
what might make this a little bit better chocolate mess, yeah. Is I think there needs to be a bigger ratio of marshmallow to chocolate.
Yeah.
It might be
okay.
not enough marshmallow for me.
Not enough marshmallow.
Yeah, make it the size of like a Three Musketeers. But marshmallow instead of nougat.
Okay. Okay.
Because I think the chocolate, well, it's a very good chocolate. It's
Yeah.
really overwhelming
Yeah.
the marshmallow.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Well, that was a very good yum. Which do you like better? Did you like these or the Turkish ones better? Because we had a really good Turkish one as well. These are neck and neck for sure.
Oh, I don't know. I think this wins.
You think it wins?
What did we get for turkey? I don't even remember.
Well, you love the mastic, but there were I forget what all other things there were.
Mastic candies?
Yeah.
Yes. I gave some of these to the Galen folks at the
Yeah.
DC Pen Show. DC. The Philly Pen Show.
Yeah.
They really liked them.
I was
They're like, yeah, we know these. We don't know this brand, but we
Yeah.
eat these kind of things all the time. And they're like, this is so good.
I was
Thanks.
trying to explain that to him, but I don't think he understood what I was talking about because he would. Why would he sit there and think that I would know about mastic candy? And
He was really surprised when I asked him
Yeah.
about it. He's like, yeah, how do you know? Because we don't have that here.
yeah,
But apparently it's legit.
yeah. For you, I mean,
and
for
good.
me, it was just okay.
Well, I mean, it's legit that, like,
Yeah.
it's very popular in Turkey.
Yes, that's true.
All right.
Who is ready for trivia?
Are you ready for some guessing?
I mean, I'm imagining I hear like lots of whooping
Like,
people, you know, some woo girls just yelling about things. You're just not here, you know.
Turkish one had better savory stuff. Love the corn nut things and the spicy crackers. Yeah, that's right.
That's true. Yeah, that's what some of the other things were.
They also had the chickpeas. Those chickpeas were bad. Those
Was
are the ones
that the chickpea one?
Oh, those are they boring, or are those the ones that like turn to sawdust in your mouth? Because those are the ones I remember.
Those, I don't remember who did those. Thank you for the whoop, David. Appreciate that.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, good. Mmm.
Numero uno. If you know the answer because you live in Poland,
Answer last
please
or
forgo
something.
or
Yeah.
answer last. Yeah. All Polish television is A, black and white, B, Broadway or broadcast by the same company, C, dubbed by the same man, or D, broadcast in English.
Oh.
Huh.
No way is it black and white.
No.
No way is it all dubbed by the same... No way is all broadcast in English. That's... Broadcast by the same company?
I mean, that's a possible... That's not exciting.
Dubbed by the same man cannot be right. That'd be too much work. Yeah, I'm going to go with broadcast by the same company. Guessing B, but you hope it's C. That would be kind of amazing.
I don't know what to go with. I sort of want to go with C, but broadcast in English? I mean, is that possible?
I mean, all the Polish people in our chat here know English, so...
I know. Every Polish person I know speaks very
flawless
fluent.
English, yeah.
So I'm just saying that that's a possibility because the small, albeit small amount of Polish people I know...
Yeah.
This are completely fluent in English, so I don't... Maybe that's a possibility.
Fluent, like, kind of flawless, too. Like, I know some Polish people, they all speak perfect English.
I'm going with D.
Do it.
I'm doing D.
Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
And that's a compliment to all the Polish people, because, I mean...
I can't speak anything.
Yes, you heard me try to speak Polish, so... Answer number 1. Sorry, I have to go see which way it is. Number 1 answer is C, dubbed by the same man.
Wow.
In Poland, subtitles are very rare. Instead,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, dubbed by the same man.
Well, dubbing means you speak over it. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off too early.
In Poland, subtitles are very rare. Instead, everything is dubbed, and all with the same man's voice. No matter if the speaker is a woman, man, or kid speaking, everything is read by the same monotone male voice. Some Polish folks find it annoying, but most are just accustomed to it. What do you think? Would this mess with your next binge watch?
No.
I mean...
No.
I think, you get accustomed to it, but... I hope he's really good at it.
I love that. Now they said it was monotone.
Oh, that's true.
Which really, like, that makes me want to listen to this because it's
well,
gotta
I'm sure you can find it. I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's got to be right. I was all Polish TV.
Why don't they say? I want to know about this guy. Number 1, why doesn't he do his job better or try to be better at it if he's monotone? Are they telling him to be monotone?
Maybe it's just to be equal to all shows. So he doesn't like do a bad job of shows he doesn't like. He just does a straight up monotone for everything.
But if you do a port, like, okay, when we were watching the, what was the name of that show that we tried watching on, and it was Korean, and,
Oh, Squid Games?
Squid Games, thank you. We tried listening to it dubbed, and they were having man with a man's voice, an old person with an older person's voice, and it was still just so bad that we just didn't want to watch it that way. That's
true.
So I think that's
it's true.
Bad.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds wild.
That's not a good thing.
You have to do full impressions of everyone or just do none. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's wow, that's something.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Anyway.
All right, Poland.
Number 2, to celebrate spring, locals A, toss rotting fish into a tree, B, eat pickled pear, C, throw a big doll in a river, or D, wear blue clogs.
I hope it's not A. That sounds smelly.
I'm going with A.
I'm going with C. Throw a big doll in a river.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Those people are epic. Most known as Tomasz Krapnik. Huh.
Interesting. Wow.
Napic. Huh. Well.
Interesting. C? Do you not celebrate spring by throwing a doll in a river?
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
Want some pickled pear? Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know if I want pickled pear. I'm not a big pickle fan, though.
I mean, I like pickles.
I like pickles, but not pickled things, really. Choosing B, but you hope it's A.
Yeah.
I hope it's not A. I mean, if it's A, then everybody's going to be wearing big hats.
They put fish scales in their wallet.
Oh, well, that's
true. I'm going off that where they're okay with fish.
A lot of fish stuff going on.
Yeah.
Still going to throw a big doll in a river.
Okay. Well, the answer to number 2 is C. Throw a big doll in a river. In Poland, springtime means it's time to toss a doll into a river. Not just any old doll, though. Marzana, the pagan Slavic goddess of winter, death, and rebirth. Locals traditionally craft her from hay, cloth, and ribbons, then toss her into the river to guarantee the coming of spring. And remember, don't look back at the doll after it is in the water. It's said to lead to illness. Look, we cannot be critical of this. We listened to a freaking groundhog about knowing about spring. So who are we to say that you don't throw
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We listened to a groundhog named Puxatawny Phil, for anyone that does not know. Mm-hmm. If you want to look it up. I don't know how to spell Puxatawny, but let's look up groundhog.
Groundhog's
Phil.
Day. Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, and you'll learn about
celebrated worldwide. Everybody knows Groundhog's Day. No.
I don't know. Do you know about Groundhog Day?
Your husband makes these awesome pears of balsamic vinegar and rosemary. Not exactly pickled, but yummy.
That's close. I mean, balsamic vinegar.
All right. Number 3. The week before Lent, locals celebrate a holiday called A. Tap Dance Tuesday, B. Weepy Wednesday, C. Ugly Friday, or D. Fat Thursday. I wish it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and not Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Ugly Friday.
Could it be all of the above and it's just like a week?
The dolls, they were made out of like hay and stuff, so.
Yeah.
Week before Lent, celebrate a holiday.
There is no Monday thing, though, so it can't be the week.
What?
I'm talking about number 3.
I'm talking about number 3 too. What are you
talking about? A doll.
Well, they answered a question about a doll. Or they asked a question about a doll, so I answered it.
Well, I was talking about it being all the above.
Oh. Okay. Well, it says a holiday.
Look, they don't stick to one thing. You know, they try and get you every time.
It's true.
I don't think it's Fat Thursday. Because we have Fat Tuesday. I feel like that's too much. Oh, well, we have 2 people going with D, though, so maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm going Ugly Friday.
I was thinking Ugly Friday, but since you're doing... Ow. Pinched me. You pinch.
Oh, did you get it between the chairs?
I didn't do it. You just moved your thing. I was here first.
Well,
I'm going with Weepy Wednesday.
Okay. Answer the question.
I'd be surprised. That's how you... There you go. That's how you spell it. Number 3. Answer is D, Fat Thursday. I'm not doing well today. I've gotten every single one wrong.
I think I got one right.
On the final Thursday before Lent, Polish people celebrate... what even is this letter?
It's an L with a slash through it, I think. Tilsty Zartek.
Zwartek?
Maybe.
This is a final chance to overindulge in the fatty treats typically avoided during Lent.
Oh, it's Fat Tuesday, but on Thursday.
Oh. The tried and true favorites are patski, Polish-style donuts filled with rose or raspberry jam, and forky, fried pastries dipped in a sugary coating. Sounds like our kind of holiday.
All right. Twisty.
Twisty.
Huh.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I had not seen that letter before.
Panuchki. I have no idea. Huh. Number 4, in the city of Poznan, I still don't know what to do with that N. The water supply is controlled by 10 preschoolers, a groundhog, 8 clams, or a psychic. You said something about groundhogs.
That's true. So is it a groundhog then?
I don't know. Water supply is controlled by a groundhog.
I
think groundhog is a good guess because maybe Laisha was talking about that.
I think it would be more interesting if it were a beaver, though.
I hope it's 10 preschoolers.
I hope it's a psychic.
That would be dope. 8 clams. Dave said it must be 8 clams.
Man,
It's the water supply.
I would love to be able to make the choices for these.
Just like, you mean make up the wrong
Make
answers?
up the wrong answers. That'd be
What if
so
it's all of the
good.
above? It's a council of 10 preschoolers, a groundhog, 8 clams, and a psychic. And they give them all equal weight, the groups. So, like, 10 preschoolers are equal to 1 groundhog, and so is a psychic.
Or the 10 preschoolers get to interpret what a groundhog says about what to do, and a psychic for the 8 clams, you know?
The clams can't talk, so you gotta have the psychic
That's
talk
what I mean.
for them.
And neither can a groundhog, so I mean, maybe the 10 preschoolers, you know, they...
Yeah, I'm going 10 preschoolers. We've got a lot of clams in the chat,
I'm doing the groundhog because I feel like there was a thing about, you know, Groundhog Day and all that.
Do it.
Number 4, the answer is 8 clams.
What?
The clams at Poznan's water treatment plant have sensors fixed to their shells. If all 8 clams close, a reaction to unsafe pollutants in the water, the sensors will trigger the water supply to shut off. Luckily, it hasn't happened in the 26 years the clams have been employed, so locals can drink up their tap water feeling happy as clams.
How do they know it works? The clams haven't closed their mouths. Just a bunch of open clam faces.
But then there's 8 of them, so if one of them, it doesn't, so...
I'll hail the clams. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome.
I don't know if I would like to trust that, you know?
I think it's actually a brilliant, low-tech solution. Like, why do you need a bunch of, like, water testing sensors when you have these things that are called clams that already do that? And they close their faces to protect themselves from pollutants. Like, once you figure that out... Just use the clams. It's like the canary in the coal mine, you know? It's kind of like a perfect solution.
But we don't do that
unless you're the canary.
That's the thing. We don't, because we have more technological,
But you could just use 8 clams, though.
But there could still be things that are bad for us that aren't bad to clams.
Turns out, nope, clams hate those things.
I'm just saying.
And they go...
But what if there are pollutants that... could cause cancer 50 years from now.
Weirdly, clams detect every one.
You don't know that. I'm very upset by this. I'm worried for the Polish people and their water supply.
It says they're professional clams. Clams are pretty sensitive to water quality, says Bijou, who's also a...
Well, I mean, yes, but 8 of them too. Why 8?
Because maybe 3 of them are like, you know what? Screw these people. I'm going to sacrifice myself and I'm going to leave my mouth open. I want them all to pay.
Or they just always close. But then how do you know when they're alive?
Oh.
How do you know if they're alive anymore?
Oh, you can tell if a clam is dead.
How long do clams live?
Clams fall apart when they die.
How long do they live? How often are they changing these clams?
Clams live a long time.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about clams. I think you're making this up.
You have dogs that sniff bombs. You can't have clams that sniff water?
I mean, I do trust I trust dogs more than clams.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some anti-clam propaganda we got going on here. How much is the big dog lobby paying you?
How much are the clam lobbies paying them to let them be the judge of water?
They can only manage to glue the sensors to 8 of them. There were 10, but they kept falling off. You are blown away by this clam sensor situation.
I need to look this up.
Yeah.
I want to see what tests have been
Next week,
done.
Audrey will report back with Polish clam data. Number 5.
I am so shook now.
You are legit shook. This is not an act.
They can to a year to some thousands of years.
Yeah. Different clams are different. Clams can live for a very long time.
Or a very not very long.
Well, depends on the type of clam.
See, didn't even know about this. Can't find any info.
Well,
I think it's fake news. I think this is fake news. Carl, have you heard
they
about
have
this
100
clam
sensors,
thing?
but only 8 cooperative clams.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, let's number 5.
Number 5. Oh man, Kajari is the first known place where a blank was made. Cheese, toast, salad, or sugar. I mean, clams aren't exactly roaming around. They're mostly kind of accrete themselves to stuff and just hang out.
Carol. I said Carl. Sorry. I was just off top. It's fake. This is totally fake.
100% real. And I bet more places use clams than you think.
I don't believe that at all.
I believe clams are way more widespread in the detection system.
Sure, there are lots of clams around. I'm
no,
not
like
saying
being
that's
used for
true.
detection. Quavy. Okay, Quavy is the first known place where blank was made. Maybe.
Yep.
Cheese, toast, salad, or sugar? What do you think? This one I don't have a good. It's no way is it all of the above. That's too many big things.
No, that's too many things.
Yeah.
Toast is a good choice.
Yeah.
Cheese toast.
Yeah. Both A and B.
I don't know about cheese.
Because I
feel like that's going to be before.
Like,
I know I'm a toast. Yeah.
I mean, Poland feels like kind of the old world to me. Like there's been people there doing stuff for a long time. And it feels like a place that might have caves. And I feel like a lot of cheese was done in caves. But, yeah, you put it in there because it's cool and it's like the same temperature all the time.
Yeah, but I feel like,
And they have cows, I'm sure. I'm going cheese. First place they made cheese.
And what do you consider a salad? I mean...
I don't know, lettuce with some other stuff.
Is it just that's the only thing you can...
I think a salad requires a lettuce. But I think anything else is optional.
What about a pasta salad?
I think that's just...
There's no lettuce.
Yeah, they're just like using the term salad as like a...
That's
like
not
an
that's a
adjective sort of
salad,
thing.
though. I mean,
Yeah.
why... That's a salad, though.
It's not a salad.
Well, why is it called pasta salad?
It's just because people are feeling silly about things.
I don't know. David, don't get me started.
Lettuce, tomato, 8 clams.
Jello salad, exactly. Potato salad is... Yeah.
None of those things are salads. They're using the concept of salad to describe things. They're using salad as an adjective.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm going with toast. I'm so shook today now.
Those clams really unhinged
The
yet.
answer is A, cheese. Though the exact origin of cheese remains unknown. If you're giving me that sentence...
No, keep reading.
I don't remember how I say that again.
Quavy.
Quavi, is home to the earliest known evidence of it. Researchers recently uncovered ancient strainers from 5500 BC with molecules signature to cheese on their surfaces. 7,000 years later, Poles are still cheese champions, most famous for their ornately carved smoked Oschpek variety. How would you say that?
I don't want to see the rest of the things.
Well, just don't look at the other things. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've literally gotten every single one wrong, so obviously I'm not looking at the answers.
I'm not as good as you. Salad. A cold dish of various mixtures of raw and cooked vegetables, usually seasoned with those things, sometimes accompanied by meat, fish, or other ingredients.
You know what I don't see there? Lettuce.
What? Raw cooked vegetables. Oh. I think that's the vegetable.
Well, then they would say lettuce if it were specifically for...
Well, I'm saying it's not. If it doesn't
Nope,
have lettuce, it's not a salad.
Nope. You're just wrong. Just a minute. Poland is home to the largest blank in Central Europe.
Clams.
Glacier, volcano, geyser, or desert.
Whoa. Huh. I mean, they have a picture of a volcano there, but that doesn't mean... There's no particular reason to think that's true.
Yeah.
I don't ever think of Poland as a very volcanic place. I feel like it's cold, but I don't know about glacially cold.
What about a desert?
Could be a desert?
I don't...
Like, deserts can be cold and stuff. Like, they don't have to be sandy deserts.
Yeah.
I'm going with geyser.
You're
Although
the third
geyser
person.
and volcano are... Like, you get geysers where you have magma. Yeah, I'm going to go geyser. Everybody's going geyser.
I'm going desert.
I think desert. Yeah, I was going to switch to desert, but I'm not going to. Staying with geyser and going with the crowd, I guess. I wasn't even looking at that. Laisha says, okay, clam info seems legit. Yeah, definitely not a glacier when Scandinavia's right there, right?
The answer is D, desert. The first answer I've gotten right.
Ugh.
Nope, it's not a mirage. Chilly, forested Poland is home to a desert. In the 13th century, land was cleared to make room for a silver mine, but instead, 37,000 acres of sand were uncovered, deposited over a century before the melting glaciers. Today, the so-called Bledau Desert has shrunk to 7,900 acres, with locals coming together to conserve the kooky attraction. Look at this word.
It's got a lot of figures.
There's a lot of things that I did not say that correctly, but
Well, that L with a slash through it's kind of like a W, so it'd be like Wodau. I really like looking at how things in Poland are spelled and then listening to how they're said because I'm always wrong.
Yeah.
So makes sense. Temperate desert. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what I wanted to switch to, but no, good call. Yeah.
I need the thing to show.
Oh, of course. Duh. 7. There are over 300 blank hidden in the city of. See, this is one that I don't know how to say. I know it's not Wrocław. It's got some awesome pronunciation. In that city, 300 treasure chests, 300 gnomes, 300 bronze eggs. Yeah, see is that B supposed to be there? That would be confusing. Or wooden pianos. Windoska. 300 blank in the city of Windoska. I'm going with gnomes.
Got several gnomes.
Feels like a place there'd be 300 gnomes. I don't know why. What if I put you in my hoodie? Would you like that? No?
It's too big.
She's not too big. Emily, Katie, close your ears.
Maybe I'll go with bronze eggs.
I think that's fun. Treasure chest seems like a lot of treasure chests.
Yeah.
So many. And they'd just be chests at this point. They'd have taken the treasure out of them long ago.
Yeah. They would just be chests.
Yeah. All right. All gnomes in the chat. Oh, and pianos, says David.
The answer is B, gnomes.
Yeah, gnomes.
In the 80s, Poland, a movement known as the Orange Alternative arose in opposition to communism. Their emblem, gnomes, meant to symbolize the absurdity of the oppressive system. While they were first just spray-painted depictions, it wasn't until the 21st century that the first statue of Papa Dwarf was placed on Zwindica Street to commemorate the movement. Now, over 300 gnomes are hidden across the city, making hunting for them a top tourist activity.
Huh. I always kind of felt like the Smurfs were Polish. I don't know if that's true or not, but I kind of feel like it is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, not either.
I used to watch a show on Nickelodeon that was about gnomes. The Littlest Gnome, the something gnomes.
There was one about gnomes.
Does anyone remember this? Probably the 90s.
Yeah.
Likely.
I don't know what
80s,
it's called.
90s. Something gnomes.
They're capitalist gnomes? Well, they're not communist gnomes.
There's
some other kind of gnome.
Yeah.
Like, there are many other things. Anarchist gnomes, for example. Gnomes of Anarchy. Now that's like a punk band.
Yeah.
Fraggles. No, it's definitely about gnomes.
Yeah, it's just plain gnome.
Definitely about
things.
gnomes, yeah.
No, not gummy bears. No.
All right. Number 8.
Not Peo. No.
Poland is home to the world's tallest A, statue of Jesus, B, pine tree, C, observation deck, or D, Wi-Fi tower.
Not
I don't
David
think
the
it's.
Gnome.
I'm pretty
No.
sure. David the Gnome?
Could you go over here? I want to look it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, David the Gnome.
Is it David the Gnome?
The World of David the Gnome, yeah.
1985. That's much earlier than I remember because that would be a very... Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah. 85 to 86. There was only
That's it?
It was just replayed it over and over again. Interesting.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Good job.
Taking Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. Back to the real question.
I'm going with observation deck. No way is it Statue of Jesus. That's like...
Really? Why is
yeah,
that?
because that's got to be the one in Brazil, right? On that mountaintop. Pine tree, like... I feel like sequoias or whatever are a type of pine tree, and those are in California, and they're like the most massive thing. And you got Wi-Fi tower, like I don't know, maybe some people take a Wi-Fi tower.
I might go with Wi-Fi tower.
I mean, certainly that's not crazy. Like it totally could be.
This cat's really purring.
Christ the Redeemer in Brazil, yeah, that's yeah. Yep.
I'm going with Wi-Fi tower.
Okay. Final answer.
What were you going with?
Observation deck.
Answer is A, Statue of Jesus.
Wow.
Towering 172 feet, the Pomnik Christusa Krola, Christ the King statue, is the tallest statue of Jesus in the world. That's nearly 50 feet taller than the famous Christ of Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Wow.
But if you guessed D, you were close. As of 2018, the statue also functions as a Wi-Fi tower for nearby towns.
That's
Wow.
awesome. They're like, I don't know, Jesus likes wireless internet. Why not?
I gotta look that up.
God. Oh, already hidden. Good job. Way to go. Yeah, how about that? Give me some spelling.
Pomnik. Next word, CHRYSTUSA. Next word, KROLA.
Christ the transmitter. Right.
Wow.
That doesn't seem that big, right? That can't be it. Are these the same thing?
That's quite the crown.
No, this is different. Yeah, that's much bigger. Yeah. That's a big Jesus.
That is.
Look at this dash hound in the front.
Aww.
Haben Sie eine Dackelkinder? Well, there you have it.
Wow.
Big giant Jesus.
Yeah.
Although I always thought Christ the Redeemer was bigger than that. I guess not. Maybe it's a sense
not.
of scale or something.
Yeah. Have any of our Polish friends seen this in person? Is it massive?
I mean, yes. See, that looks so much bigger.
But it's up on a hill.
Well,
I mean, if you're putting it on a hill, a tall thing up on a hill is going to seem even more massive.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
If you're on a flat area and you have this huge tall thing, I mean, it's not going to seem as tall.
Yeah, right. Well, is Brazil the one on the mountaintop? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's way more dramatic. It's like
It's more dramatic.
I caught a
Yeah.
fish this big.
Do you remember the Jesus in Ohio?
That was a big
caught
Jesus.
on fire and
Yeah.
burnt down.
It was in like a lake, right? It was coming out of a lake or something, and it
Well, it was
burnt
a
down
pond,
to the water.
like a huge. Yeah.
A huge pond, but not a lake.
I mean, it was still a lake. It was not a lake. It was a pond.
What's the difference?
Well, one is generally man-made and one's not.
Oh, that's not true. You
mean-
can have man-made lakes.
I mean, yes, but generally speaking, this was a pond. This was definitely a pond.
Okay. And the loaves were even bigger. I wonder if the prayers get through faster by the statue. Well, they've got the 5G there.
But
so.
anyway, the Jesus was like this, so you'd always be like the
It was
OHIO. And so
it was the
people-
touchdown Jesus.
The touchdown. Yeah, look it up. Show it people. The touchdown. Because
All right.
I don't remember how they redid the new one. If it was the same. We used to drive by this. It was off the main highway in Ohio. Yeah.
I just
there
googled
is a fire.
touchdown Jesus. Touchdown Jesus. Yeah, there it is. Burning.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like just straight up coming out of this giant, this pond. Lightning. It was struck by lightning and burned to the water. That's some
bad luck.
I feel like that's a statement.
Yeah.
All right. Need to go. Thanks for the great show. Thanks for joining in and telling us how some things are pronounced and listening to us murder your beautiful language.
Yes.
So
we tried. We really did.
Yeah, we tried. Good stuff. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. This is a longer than average stream, but the things are more delicious and the clams were...
The clams got me, okay? That added a good 5 minutes.
Just look. Wait. Polish clams. There they are. I just googled Polish clams and bam, there they are. There's a sensor on their head. Right there. It closes this little clam mouth. Boop. Look at this little pompadour it's got going on here. There they are. The clams that control the water supply.
I just don't trust a bivalve that much, you know?
I mean, it's a very simple sort of sensor. Like, you know, they've got no stake in the matter. They just don't want to be polluted.
That's the thing. I feel like we have such more sensitive...
You'd think so, but apparently no.
Well, then why don't we use clams?
Maybe we do.
We don't.
This place uses clams and mussels. Well, I'm gonna...
I'm doing some studying, okay?
Yeah. Don't trust a bivalve. It's got 2 valves. I don't know what else you want from it.
I want way more valves.
It has mouths like this. You want way more valves?
Yeah.
How many valves? Look at the size of that blob.
As
I know,
many
right?
as science needs to get the proper water testing.
2 apparently is the number. All right, we'll report back vis-a-vis clams. What about pigs and truffles? Can't find truffles without pigs.
You can.
No. They're like buried and stuff. They're super hard to find. Notoriously hard to find, in fact. That's why I use pigs. Dogs can't even find them. I don't know if that's true about dogs. But any detector is better? I mean, I don't know, man.
There has to be something that can detect truffles.
Pigs.
Besides pigs. Yeah, you can use dogs for truffles.
Yeah, I thought maybe you could.
No, see, now I can't listen to anything you have to say.
I thought I remembered that from The Great. Huzzah! The mussels of the sharpened scallop species are very sensitive to water pollution. First, you go to an acclimatization process. Being caught and brought to the laboratory takes about 2 weeks. During that time, yada yada. Filter and analyze the quality of 1.5 liters of water. Live only in completely clean waters and shut their shells immediately if they sense any impurity. They're a very, very sensitive clam. We'll talk about clams on Friday.
These are not the kinds of things. Very sensitive is. So I need more information about what very sensitive is.
I would like more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parts per million. Or
exactly. Yeah.
All right, folks. Thanks very much for joining us. It's been fun. Oh, here's a picture of somebody trying to put the thing on a clam. They're like, I gotta glue this thing on a clam.
That's somebody's
Somebody's
job.
like, I went to clam gluing school for this.
Yep.
All right, we'll see.
It's very particular job.
It's tough. It's a tough job.
Yeah.
All right. This sounds right. Freshwater bivalves are really sensitive. Well, clamming up now about clams. Thank you, Ruth, for that delicious pun. I love it. I'm going to finish the rest of these Polish snacks because...
No, you're not.
I'm going to let you have some. But they are very good. Thank you, Poland. Thank you, Yums. Not a sponsor. And thank you all for watching.
You.
It's been good times. All right. So until we meet again, think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. Say goodbye, Audrey.
See you Friday.
Say goodbye, Audrey.
Goodbye. Say goodbye, Mike.
Goodbye, Mike.
Bye, Val.